So this is the first question of CodeForces round 923 division 3. Okay, make it white. Now in this question, you'll basically be given a string and you'll be given a number n as well, which is basically the size of the string. And each character of the string is either a W or it's a B. Okay, W represents white and B represents black. Okay. Now, when you paint over some, let's say you pick up some segment of the string. Let's say you pick up this segment. Okay. If you pick up this segment and paint over it, the blacks will be converted to white and the white will remain as it is, right? So this black will get converted to white and this white will remain as it is. So now what's asked in the question is that we need to find the length of the minimum length of the contiguous subsegment that we need to pick up such that we can make the entire string as white. Okay. Now, in this test case, it would be this subsequent, right? If you paint this particular part, we can make this entire string as white, right? So the answer is 4 because there are 4 cells that we need to paint. Okay. So yeah, and let's look at the constraints. Constraints are test cases can be up to 10 power 4. N value is only up to 10. So that is a good thing because it's a very small value, right? And each character in the string can either be B and W, right? So yeah, let's see how we can solve this question. So let's take this as an example string to understand how we can solve the question. Now, the basic idea behind solving this question is we basically just care about all the black cells, right? Every place there is black, we just need to convert them to white, right? We don't care about painting the white cells, right? So we just need to ensure that we pick up such a segment such that it covers all the black cells, right? Now it would be most optimal to what? Pick up the black cell starting from the the very first black cell that occurs in a string all the way up till the very last black cell that occurs in a string, right? Now going beyond this point will not make sense because there is no black cell to cover there. And going beyond this point also will not make sense because no black cell over there as well, right? And any string, if you pick in between these strings, any string you pick in between will always miss out some of the other black cell, right? So that makes our answer very simple. We just simply find out the index of the first occurring black cell and then the index of the last occurring black cell. Okay. So let's say we found out the first and last. Okay. Then what will be the number of cells you have to paint? Okay. Number of cells we have to paint will be last minus first plus 1. Okay. This is basically our answer. Okay. Last minus first plus 1. Okay. Now, there is one corner case in this as well. What if they give you a string such that in the string there are only white cells? Okay. Right. Let's say this is the string. Now, in this case, there will not be any first, there will not be any last. Basically, you won't not be able to find first and last index at all. Right? So in that case, just cover this case in the very beginning to ensure that it does not give you any wrong answer. So in case the string has only white cells, you just simply say that the answer will be 0 in this case. Okay. And the time complexity of this approach will be big O of n. Okay. Big O of n because we just need to find first and last index. That just takes O of n complexity. And space complexity will be also O of n. Okay. This is how we solve the question.